Please, you need to help me. Slave traders are hunting me, and they've almost caught up with me. Please help me. Otherwise, they will capture me and take me away.
What's the problem?
No time to talk. I see them already. Back there at the old car. Will you help me now, please?
Uh-huh.
I'm not kidding. They'll be here very soon. And then we'll both be taking a shower in lead.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you. I am glad to finally meet someone out here who is willing to help me.
New mission available.
Fight! It ain't over till it's over. I've never seen anything like this. There it is. This attack could be the last. Game over. Challenge it.
New mission available.
Congratulations.
Hi.
Are they really all dead? I feel relieved. Thank you, whoever you are. You came at the right time. But I'm afraid I can't pay you for saving me. I have no money with me, and nothing else with which I could pay you back. But yes, I have an idea of how I can pay you back. I could travel with you. We both could support each other. I could watch for some raiders for a short amount of time. I could study them from afar and see how they fight. All I need are some weapons, and I am ready. And in the meantime, I'd like to help you carry your things. That sounds good, does it not?
What now?
I would like to accompany you. Just as you have fought for me, I would like to go by your side through the Commonwealth and fight for you. You seem to know what you're doing. Shall we go together? I would really like to travel with you through the Commonwealth.
Mission successful.
Hey,
Need some company out there again?
how are you feeling about things?
It is either travel with you, or feel another charming century on one of those settlements. Yeah, I want to travel with you again.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Let's go. Before, I had to hide in the shadows to travel through the Commonwealth without harm. Today, the raiders are hiding in the shadows from us. I like that.
Hey,
Where to? Hope you can use one of my things.
hey,
What should I do?
hey.
Take a look.
Heads up.
Take a look at my wares.
Heads up.
What? The note! Do you see? It is from the people who put me through all this. It says here that they have already sold all slaves. I had hoped that we would still be able to save them. We have to stop them. They should not get an opportunity to do such a thing again. Please, help me take this last step. Maybe we'll be lucky and even find some clue to their whereabouts once we are near them. I could not see much from my cage, but there were many and are divided into several gangs. But they seem to all hear their boss rage.
I'll do what I can.
It feels so good to finally have someone helpful at my side. Thanks for wanting to help me.
New mission available.
Still in one piece. Sooner we get out of this radiation, the better. always try to do good, or
Yeah.
as you wish? I almost want time to turn back a few centuries, and I do not mean that negatively. I thought there were only selfish assholes out there, until I met you. You're the only one that I admire. I've also always tried to do the right thing, even before the war. I had made hundreds of videos, and it really seemed like too many people to be something important. In addition, I could have donated huge sums of money for charity activities. That has given me a good feeling. Feels like the right thing to do. However, everything that I had done has gone away on that day, when uniformed men picked me up from my home and threw me in a vault. Do you still think about the time before the war?
At least it's not raining.
Is that a problem?
For me? Very much so. I came out of the vault just recently.
Sure.
Then we have even more in common than merely our vault survival story. As if that story was not already crazy enough. There are so many things I don't want to talk about, but I still mourn for the people I had left behind. Shortly before the bombs fell, I was accompanied by 5 uniformed men from my house. They didn't even give me time to pack. I couldn't even tell my family and friends where I was brought. Everything happened so fast. Accompanied by sirens, we ran to the vault. There, we were driven by uniformed personnel into the cryotanks, without knowing that we would be asleep for 200 years. And then we awoke, and we were not given time to grasp our situation or to think of the past. Sometimes I would like to lie down on the floor, no matter where, and just cry. It makes me feel good to find someone who can relate my story. Do you understand that?
What are you gonna do now?
I honestly did not expect such a question. I'm doing pretty good when I think about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You are probably the only person in the Commonwealth that I can really trust. I wonder if I'll ever get used to this world. Everything seems so different and unfamiliar. If I wanted something to eat beforehand, I would simply order it into the house. Today we have to hunt our own food while we avoid being killed. Just like the weather. Previously, a thunderstorm was annoying. Now we have to worry about turning into ghouls after a rad storm. And the best of all, behind almost every corner, someone is waiting to kill us. Or even worse. I have witnessed on my way through the Commonwealth as ghouls, super mutants, and other creatures have killed or eaten people. I don't know if I can ever forget those mental images. The first good thing that happened to me in the Commonwealth was meeting you. I hope I will always be able to count on you.
Sure.
I know that I'm grateful to hear that. I feel safe for the first time since I got out of the vault, and that is because of you. Anyways, it was nice to talk about it with you. You're probably the only one in the Commonwealth who understands me.
Hey,
Got something for me?
your thoughts?
Phew! I don't think I've ever walked so far before the war in a day as we did today.
How do you feel about us?
Don't worry, if I wanted to go, I would have said so. I just need a little more time to get to know you.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
What the? End of the line! Watch him out! Feel that? It's coming!
I do? Have we caught them all now?
Your thoughts?
I do not know. This is a completely new situation for me. I no longer recognize this world. I think the best would be if I stay with you and we just see where it leads us. Come on, let's go. I want to get away from here.
That was it.
Finally! Although I do not feel as good as I probably should. I know I should be happy now that these scumbags have finally gotten what they deserve, but I also feel sad. All the people from my past were deported or killed. Now I'm alone again. Thanks anyway that you helped me and were there for me. I'll never forget. I will never be able to make good what you have done for me. Many, many thanks to you.
Mission successful.
Heads up. Your thoughts?
Just let me know if I can do something for you.
Your thoughts?
I hope we can change something out here. For the positive, of course.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
The map has been updated.
That thing looks new. Not bad. That was probably the Overseer. Looks like they had him executed in his chair when they stormed the vault.
Hey.
What? A stranger would easily believe that you like to get into dangerous situations.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't worry, I didn't mean anything negative by that. I easily noticed that about you. I appreciate your behavior. In my former life, I never went headlong into danger, but back then the world was different. Watching your activities really gives me a bit of hope. Maybe this world, or at least this area, can change once again. I hope you will continue resolutely against all the murderers and slave traders in the Commonwealth.
Your thoughts?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but your actions, they remind me of my father. I mean, of course, he didn't go around going postal through our country at that time, but he was still a bit like you. He always tried to help people as long as he could. He was a wonderful man. If he had caught me as I was before, selfish, he would probably have grabbed me and spoken deeply into my conscience until I had acted more acceptably. I guess from his influence, I also tried to help people before the war, just in my own way.
I'll do what I can.
I know, and that's why I feel safe by your side. I mean, I was always afraid that you wouldn't do the right thing, but you always did. You have to know that I was taken from the cryotanks by raiders, and the first thing they did was ram a gun into my face. They probably did that with all the cryo inmates. Later, we woke up dazed in cages, just for them to sell us. All the time, us women in particular, were afraid that the raiders would rape us. Fortunately, and to her misfortune, her boss wanted to sell us to a group that would not have bought us if we were pregnant. I think that is the only reason why our captivity was half quiet. If it did not happen like that, I don't even want to think about what would have happened to us. The way I first came to know this new world, I found out very quickly and clearly how much goes wrong. To see someone who fights against people like those that captured me is really something special to me. I hope that it will always be this way, that we are making this world safer together.
That'd be great.
Phew! And I was afraid I would have pushed you too much. I'm really glad that you think the same way that I do. Phew! It always makes me feel good to talk with you. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
Hi.
Have you found Daphne? Where is she?
I found her. She was eaten by ants. The ants have dug a cave down under your house and they have killed her there, I think. I'm so sorry.
You found her dead? Ants killed her? Oh my god. This is certainly not what I wanted to hear, but, well, you did your part. Here's your reward, and by the way, thank you for giving me clarity. If you please excuse me now, I need some time to myself.
It seems quite safe here. Finally, a place where we can let our thoughts wander. Do you have some time?
Anything you want to talk about?
Yes, but it's nothing bad. Don't worry. I've been thinking about our last conversation. I think I find myself a little happier in this world. Even though I sometimes think back to my family, I know I have to move on. Not a one of those people who were important to me would want me to so desperately dwell on the past like that. I am grateful that you are such a good listener. I think if I could not talk to you about my feelings, then I would still be slowly spiraling into insanity within my own mind. I do not know if that means anything to you, but ever since I came out of the vault, I couldn't really talk with anyone. Even while I was imprisoned by those slave traders, there was no time. At that time, each of us had other worries. I am very grateful about the fact that I have found someone in you who is not only from my time, but also takes the time to listen to me. You probably can't guess how much that means to me. I hope I can continue to talk with you about everything.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the fact that I was not happy for such a long time. I would love to do crazy stuff right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll never understand each other so well that we don't even have to talk to each other. Because I like your voice. Do you think when it's all over and we're old, so really old, will cities be named after us? Something like Panzertown, St. Vault Dweller, or Panzerville? Ah, what did you do to me? What kind of nonsense did I just spew from my mouth? I hope you never get enough of me. I know I sometimes turn a little crazy, and I do not want to intimidate you.
What's on your mind?
Not much, as I see you every day, and notice that we have so much in common, and laugh so much together.
I don't think so.
No matter what I say, you do not snap back. That's nice. But seriously, I hope your goal will continue to be helping the people of the Commonwealth. Because as you know, I have decided to make that my goal as well. I want to protect them from raiders and from all the others who kidnap and sell people.
I'll do what I can.
We've already destroyed so many raider bases. I think we're on a good path. I used to be afraid that I might scare people with my sometimes crazy way, but you're still here. And you've done a lot for me. I still do not quite understand why you do so much for me, but I think we have developed a really good friendship, no?
Can't make any promises, but I'll stand by you.
I think we'll get it. So far we've done well. Hey, who can stop us? I used to be afraid that I might scare people with my sometimes crazy way, but you're still here. And you've done a lot for me. I still do not quite understand why you do so much for me, but I think we have developed a really good friendship, no?
I'll take it.
I want you to have this too. As often as I have made sure that the raiders do not kill you. We've gone through so much now, and I cannot think of anything you could do to change my mind. Short of mutating into a Deathclaw, of course. Let's go further. The next adventure is already waiting for us, I am sure.
Heads up.
What can I do?
Hi.
What do you need?
Your thoughts?
If we ever decide to write our memoirs, it will probably be a pretty big book.
How do you think things are between us?
Ha! You should know better. I am very grateful to have found you, and that everything has developed so well between us.
Oh, nothing.
Okay,